Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have 2K24, which is a game I do not upload a lot of because honestly I'm not that good at the game. I'm pretty good at the game. I don't know. I feel weird uploading 2K. I'm pretty good at the game actually. I just don't want to. I don't know. I feel weird. I usually just have a good time. I don't take the game super seriously or anything. But I definitely like to rep up and whatnot. I'm pretty good at the game actually. Um, I play a center build, but I don't play ones. I don't do 1v1s. I don't do twos either because that's just dumb. In my opinion. Well, twos isn't dumb, but ones is stupid. Like as a center, like it's wrong. But I play a lot of the fives in rec or like three in pro am or park events, stuff like that. So obviously I don't just post up, you know what I mean? And the rec is different. You're playing against another center, so you definitely have to know what you're doing. But because on another center, that's when you really got to show who's better. But anyways, though, let's get to this build. This is gonna go ahead and be a 7'2", 3 level threat build. And man, when I tell you how good this build is, it is great. Like I recently made this build, and I was just shocked at how much better this is than my current center that I've been playing. My current center is great. I mean, it has good defense, it has pretty good finishing, and it has good physicals and a good pass accuracy. But it has no shooting. This build has the same finishing, pretty much the same defense. It only loses like 3 attributes on interior defense, which literally loses nothing. Like you don't lose any badges. So you basically have the same defense, and the only difference really is you lose 5 attributes on strength. But mind you, it's not a big deal because the 5 attributes you lose is going to bring you down to a 90 strength. So you're not weak at all. You only lose 5 attributes on strength. And to be honest with you, you don't even need 95. 95 honestly is too much strength. I mean, you do get a Hall of Fame, a movable enforcer, but like I don't know. I don't think that's worth it to tell you the truth. Like 90, you're going to be fine. But other than that, you pretty much have the same everywhere, and not only that, you get shooting as well as pretty much better stats all across the board. I don't even know how it's possible, but you're literally just better across everything almost. And you add shooting to the build. So you're basically only gaining on this build compared to the center I have. You're pretty much only gaining. So you're going to go 236 in weight, 7'2" height. You're going to go 7'4" wingspan, and that's gonna go ahead and be the I don't know weight and height stuff. Center position, and then you're gonna go ahead and give yourself a 90 close shot, same as my original center. Really nice. You're gonna go ahead and give yourself a 60 driving dunk, which allows you to get Shaq dunk style with as well as Draymond dunk style. And then we're also going to add 75 vertical, which allows you to get elite contact dunks. Now, I will say, if you have 60, you're not going to have a lot of alley oop animations. Like, I actually don't think you have any alley oop animations. The reason I'm okay with that is because I don't really do a lot of alley oops when I play with my team. So, like, I don't really care about it as much because I'm not really losing anything. If you do a lot of alley oops, I'll show you how you can change this. But you are going to get a 90 standing dunk with an 80 post control. Now, this is where things get really crazy. You get an 85 mid range, mostly for the badges, but also because mid range is really good this year. You're going to get an 83 three pointer, which allows you to shoot from the 3 point line effectively, an 80 mid range, a 77 pass accuracy, which is huge in rec if you're going to play rec, or really any game mode to tell you the truth. It's a nice being able to have Silver Break Starter with Silver Dimer and all those other badges. They're all really great. You can go higher on this, but honestly, I don't think you need to. 77's fine, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't really, because I can throw passes down full court in rec, so I don't see a point in going higher, but hey, man. I will admit the pass, like the animations when they catch it, can be sometimes a little not great, but most of the time, we're really. I've never really seen it get stolen or anything, unless you obviously throw it to the defender. So it may not be the best catch animation, but you're still gonna get it down the court and pretty much be able to create a play. But you get a 92 block with 92 defensive board and 77 interior. That's crazy. Like, look how much offense you have with that kind of defense. It's stupid. Not only that, you get 90 strength. Like, you're gonna be able to absolutely body people in the paint and get easy dunks. And then once you have takeover, just get shooting takeover and be able to shoot the ball super effectively. Like, I don't even know how this build is like possible, to tell you the truth. It shouldn't be, because it's just, you could literally do everything. And they said that you couldn't do that this year. Well, they lied, because you can literally do everything. 75 strength or strength vertical. That's really important because that's going to give you elite contact dunks, which is just absolutely icing on the cake with 90 strength, because elite contacts with 90 setting dunk, man, you're just gonna be dunking on everybody, man. Unless they have really high defense, it's just, that's where this comes in, and that's why my other build kind of sucks. Is because like, if they have great defense, it's so hard for me to have a good game. But that's where this comes in. You're gonna have good mid range, good 3-pointer, and good free throw. You can go higher on this mid range, and I'll show you how you can do a lot of different things on this build. If you want, you can go down to 83 defensive board. You lose maybe even 85, I guess, for gold box out, so that you can, because gold box is pretty good. Go down to 83, I guess. So the reason, if you want, you can go 89 midi, and not only that, you can go ahead and get that 75 driving dunk, which I believe allows you to get some pretty good alley-oop animations. If you want to, you can lower that down to a 70, which also allows you to lower this to 50 and get more into the defensive board. Also, if you don't want as much midi, I think 85 is personally fine if you get takeover. But if you do want to be able to shoot the ball without take effectively, like with not a problem really, I would say go 89. But if you don't care about that as much, well, if you not that you don't care as much, but if you feel confident in your ability to knock down shots with a little bit worse badges, 85 is perfectly fine. Lower speed of ball, you can do that as well. Honestly, you don't even really need speed of ball, to tell you the truth. I like having a little bit extra. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think it does a lot, but I don't know. So I think this is honestly fine, which allows you to actually go to 88. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get this to 92. Could lower that a little bit. Vertical you cannot lower. Like I said, this is tough because I kind of tried to figure out how to get more driving dunk. I just couldn't do it. I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard. Because you can't really lower the ball handle because you lower the pass. You could lower speed, but that's not gonna really do anything effectively. So the only thing I think you can really do here is go down to like 86 strength. And the reason I say 86 is because on a build like this, you're really gonna want gold back down and gold fearless. Brick wall honestly hasn't done a lot for me because it's kind of hard to keep upgraded to those good badge levels, because I don't really, well, at least I don't use it a lot. If you use it a lot, it'll probably stay there pretty easy. It's not a hard badge to use. It's just I don't use it a lot on my team. Which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I mean, we're not. Mostly, my point guard doesn't do a lot of shooting, but um, off of the screens. I mean, he does a lot of shooting. Like, let's get that straight. He does shoot the ball, and he shoots it pretty well. But he doesn't shoot it off the screens like a lot of other point guards do, which, honestly, in my opinion, is smarter, because shooting it off the screens is, I don't know, not a great shot in my opinion. But well, it's a good shot, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, 86 strength is fine. The only thing you're gonna lose at this is you're not gonna have movable enforcer at gold, which is fine, I guess. I don't really know what difference that makes, but yeah. So if you do that, you get up to 91. If we lower something else, we could probably get it there. So if you lower your free throw down to a 70, you can go ahead and get that defensive board up to 92, which I think is very important. If you're okay with 85 or 83, the reason I say 85 is because you get at least gold box out beast, which is nice. I would recommend that actually if you're gonna go lower, so that you can keep those defenders or not defenders, offensive players out of your way, so that you can get a rebound easier. Um, I definitely recommend going at least 85. But if you don't care, like, well, not that you don't care, but if you're fine with 83 because you know how to get good positioning and you know how your rebounding works really well, which is surprising because the rebounding in this game is a little weird, but I don't know. Anyways, though, 85 is what I'd recommend lowest. But if you want that 92, which I recommend, but you can go ahead and do something like this. Now, the things that you're going to change is your strength. The strength is going to be lower. Your What else is lower? You also don't have as much speed of ball. You lose like one thing on perimeter defense. You have lower free throw as well as so lower free throw, lower speed of ball, lower perimeter defense, and lower strength. Strength at 86 is fine. Like, just some centers might bully you a little bit, but with 92 block, you should be fine. So this is something you can do if you want that 70 driving dunk, which is what I actually have on my original center that I made. It allows you to get like a lot more dunk packages. So, and not only that, I believe you get alley-oop animations as well. So that's definitely a method, or not necessarily a method, but a different way of building this by keeping other stuff as well. I don't need this because I don't use alley-oops, so that's just why I don't have it, but I don't know, You know what I mean? Like, if you don't, I use it a lot, but if you don't use it a lot, But, yeah, so what else? Why is it doing this? Oh, it's because this is supposed to be like 40. You can go down to 40 on that, which allows you to get 2 attributes here, which gives you 90. And then if you put 1 here, 90. What the heck? Oh, 80 free throw. So there you go, 80 free throw. And this is what I'm running. In my opinion, this is better than the driving dunk because you're still gonna get good animations. It's not like, oh, I don't have good animations because I didn't go to 70. It's, oh, I don't have maybe the best alley-oop animations. And here is my thing with this. If you did go with that higher driving dunk, the problem with that is you're not very fast. So the defense can set up pretty easily. The only way it will work is if you're on a clear fast break without really any defenders in your way. If they can catch up to you and set up good defense, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work. You're not very fast. If they have enough defense, it's just not going to work. And that's why it doesn't work on a 7-2. You're 7-2, by the way. You're not going to be super fast. I mean, you can definitely adjust it. You know what I'm saying? You can get relatively fast speed on this build for 7-2 at least. You know what I mean? You're not going to be super quick. Anyways, though, let me stop talking so much. This is what I would go with because you're going to be able to shoot the ball at an effective way. Like, you're going to be effective on the outside. 83 is enough to shoot on this game. Shooting is very whack this game. I'm not going to lie. They changed it a lot, but for some reason, I swear, at the center position off the catch and shoot, it's way easier to shoot. Like, let me just say that. It's way easier to shoot in the catch and shoot on a center. I don't know why, but it feels like that. Not only that, the mid-range is really easy this year for some reason, especially because you get gold post-fade phenom and you're 7'2". I don't really know any build that can really guard that. So that's another thing you get. But basically, the reason I think this build is so overpowered is because it gets literally the same finishing as my original center, which is just insane because my original center absolutely bodies people in the paint and just dunks on everyone. Literally, that's the reason he's so dominant. So the fact that you're getting the same finishing is crazy because you're going to get elite contact dunks with 75 vertical. You don't need higher driving dunk. You literally just need the vertical for those elite contact dunks. The only reason I go higher here is so you can get Shaq signature dunk style with Draymond dunk style. And then a number of other things that you can get. Not really signature dunk styles, or not anything Not anything else besides Shaq and Draymond. Everything else is you need more driving dunk for, but uh, but yeah, I mean you're gonna get good dunk styles. Shaq is great for a center at this height. So with elite contact dunks, I mean you're gonna be bodying people in the paint, especially the fact that you have 90 strength. I mean, yeah, man. I mean even if they have a lot more strength than you do, I mean they gotta guard you on the outside. So there's really no way to guard this build, especially if they're shorter, man. If they're shorter, they're screwed because you're gonna bully them in the paint, get your takeover, and then just start being able to play outside, which is great for your team because it gives them way more options, spaces the floor. It's just great. And not only that, you're gonna be able to get those rebounds, and play on those fast breaks extremely well. So I really do feel like this is honestly the best center in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen a lot of different center builds. A lot of them might have a lot of offense, but they maybe don't have as much defense. I don't know how, but they just don't get the defense. And even if they do, a lot of them go up to way too high block, in my opinion. I've tried 99 block. It's cool and all. I just don't think it's worth going up that many attributes. You get so many things by not going up to a 99 stat in this 2K. And I honestly think that's what 2K was trying to do. The only ones that maybe are worth it is maybe three pointer. Uh, Problem with that is like it uses so many attributes again, and you get so much less stuff. So honestly, 96 to 98 is where I would is the range I'd keep your three in on a shorter build, but because I don't think 99 is worth it. It uses way too many attribute points. Other than that, I mean, again, basically here's the build: bully in the paint, get take, shoot the ball extremely effectively, be able to pass at an elite level, and play defense on an elite level with crazy physicals at 7'2". Like I don't know what this is, like Victor Wembanyama stuff right here. All right, anyways, that's the build. If you guys have any questions about the build, about changing certain things, go ahead and comment down below. I'll definitely try to answer, because yeah, obviously I like helping you guys out. If you need help, you know what I mean. Like it's always fun helping people. But yeah, I mean you get Sabonis, Lopez, and Nurkic, so Sabonis is great. I mean, yeah. Anyways, guys, here's the build. Go ahead, have fun, make it, and just have a great time. All right, see you guys.